You're listening to the glorious House of Gainz podcast. Here's your host, Robert Frank. What's going on, everybody? Robert Frank, 615 here with you. Today is Wednesday, July 3rd, 2019. And I am at the round table of testosterone, which is actually a square because we have a leaf in the middle of the table. To my right, we have a seat that was supposed to be occupied by MBJ, which she is not here. And then it was going to be filled by Jimmy Triceps, and he's not here. So there's an empty seat to my right. But to the empty seat's right, we have the man that steers the ship, the Pody. What's up, Ant?
Another one.
The host of This Week in Sports. To his right, we have a familiar face to the program. The man with the longest beard in the crew. Beard so strong. What's up, Jay?
How you guys doing tonight?
Everybody's glorious. And to his right, we have the staple. He's thick in the midsection. Don't let him bang your daughter, because she'll need a C-section. Jacked man with the permanent tan. Ray Worldwide. What's up, Ray?
Ray Kratom in the building. Let's get it. Let's go.
How many different names do you have? There's Ray Six Nuts. There's Ray Worldwide.
I believe you're retired.
Is that my phone? Oh, okay. Sorry about that. We got a little... Oh, yeah, it is my phone. Fuck all that noise. Anyway, technical difficulties, guys. So, Ray, how many different names do you have? You have Ray Vegas, Ray Worldwide, Ray Six Nuts, Ray Kratom, and a new line that you busted out. I mean, I know it's old, but you busted out a new name this weekend at the bar after the Ring of Honor show, which we'll talk about later on in the program. I think you said your name is Buck, and you're trying to what?
Trying to food.
he was feeling a little saucy, and he's like, "Yo, my name is Buck, and I'm trying to fuck."
Dude, how many times did you have me go to the bar? Or did we go to the bar?
A lot.
It was disgusting.
Oh, when we were at the show?
When we were at the show, and then the 2 shots that we had before we even walked in the place, you're savage, dude.
Yeah, man.
You were just talking in the car, too, about how you need to stop drinking.
Yeah,
I did. The whole ride there, I'm like, yo.
Shooters out your pocket was like, here you go. Ray.
No, we literally got out the car and you're like, listen, I gotta stop drinking.
Yeah.
And then you pull shooters out and you're like, here, dude, who wants to do a shot with me?
Yeah.
Terrible.
Well, you know, Jay didn't drink the whole weekend because he had a big game. We'll get into that as well. But listen, guys, I got a couple of things to say before we get on with the show. Number one, tomorrow, okay, I don't know when you guys are listening to this, but live stream, check this out. This is for you guys. Tomorrow, July 4th, there is going to be a sale that I'm going to provide a promo code or discount code tomorrow morning on robertfrank615.com, which is going to be a 15% off code, everything on the store, which is it's a good chunk of change, right? 15%, especially the more you buy, the more you save, all that good shit. But for you guys, for glorious House of Gainz podcast listeners and live stream listeners, I have a 20% code just for you guys. It's Glorious20, and it is active right now at 8-something p.m. here on Wednesday. So July 3rd, it's active right now. That code will be active through the night, through tomorrow, and then it will expire at 3 a.m. Eastern Standard Time on Friday morning. So, podcast listeners, you know what's up. Glorious20 is your way to save a fat 20% tomorrow or tonight. And for those of you Patreon members, you guys know that you guys have that permanent 25% discount code, and the God Amongst Men tier have their personalized 30% off code. You guys are encouraged to use it all because we got new shit in stock, sick fucking pump stringers, juicy AF white standard tanks. They're fucking sick, especially with a sick pump and a sick tan. You wear that shit to the bar, tiki bar, the club, the beach, guaranteed to get you laid. So that's robertfrank615.com. Make sure you guys head over there and get some shit. Now, let's go over our new Patreons from last week. Since last week's show, it was a little bit of a slower week, but it's all good. I want to say a big welcome to Eric Cowell, Andrew Amos, Alex Pacheco, Catalin, did not give a last name, and Brian McCluskey. our new Patreon since last week. So I want to give a big shout out to each and every one of you. Thank you guys for jumping on board. And of course, I can't go without giving a big shout out to my God Amongst Men tier members. We have Hank Bauer, Zach G, Damian McCoy, Chris Henderhan, Anthony Coppola, Riley Weir, Aaron Torres, Cody Lawson, Austin Thomas, and my man John Nelson, who is going to try out the new recipe video that I put on Patreon yesterday. It's a little ground beef and goat cheese to get the hoes on their knees. You know what I'm saying? So, quick super chat coming in from our man Big Mike. He says, finally skipped leg day and did chest day round 2. It's about goddamn time, Mike. Who the fuck needs legs anyway? Joey Baggy Donuts is not with us tonight. I know we're going to be getting questions all night. Where's Joey? Where's Joey? Where's Joey? Joey had a prior engagement tonight, which is the excuse that he's using. However, he's afraid to face the scale. He didn't want to get on the scale. He had a horrible diet weekend. And every bro at the table here can co-sign for his debauchery of mozzarella sticks and chicken fingers and bar pizza and hot dogs and what else did he have, Jay?
He really disappointed me because I was really on the bandwagon of Joe Bags, really turning the corner there. I really believed that like he had his diet in check, and then he orders chicken fingers.
Yeah. I think he even asked
before
for
the chicken
extra
finger,
blue cheese.
Yeah, before they even came out. Then he ordered mozzarella sticks.
This motherfucker's double dipping. Like, dip, bite, and then dip again,
and
bite.
I forgot somebody who ordered a pie ate one slice.
Yeah.
He ate the rest.
Yeah.
Like, I have some footage if... I'll send you after the show, but I was
Okay.
really disappointed in
Patreon members, you guys know what's up. I posted a video on there over the weekend of Joey just going ham on some fucking bar food. But anyway, enough about Joey. We miss you, Joey, and we hope that you're back with us next week, which I know you will be. Mike also, a couple more super chats. He says, now finally see what the fuck you're talking about. Okay, so with that second chest day, I like it. Hashtag guns get the buns, pecs get the sex. I like that, Mike. Mike's making gains himself, man. So Jimmy Triceps, let's get this fucking shit out of the way, okay? Oh man, it's getting to be a little much here. So Jimmy is going to be on the show next week. He confirmed with me about 5 minutes ago that he will be back in the house next week for probably, I don't know if he's going to be back permanently or a one-off, probably more like a one-off, but he's going to be back because he's getting killed in the DMs. Are you guys all still friends? Does Rob not like you anymore? Do you and Joey really hate each other? Well, yes, Joey and Jimmy do really hate each other in real life. And we all know that. Jimmy hates Joey. Jimmy hates Joey, and Jimmy hates Joey Bag of Donuts. Joey hates Jimmy Triceps, but likes Jimmy. So everybody has like their alter egos and their personalities, but whatever. So Jimmy is going to come and clear the air of where he's been for the past 3 months next week on the show. So Jimmy Tricep fans, make sure you guys tune in next week. Jimmy will be in his house. So let's talk about a couple super chats actually. I'm going to get into the super chats too because I got some complaints on YouTube about the super chats, but let me get into that in a second. So the first one comes in from Raven Rain. Wore my toxic masculinity shirt to the gym. Was arm day and was looking extra jacked and tan. Baddie liked my shirt. I'm in the DMs soon, and he's in the DMs and he's soon to be inside her. That is because of the toxic masculinity shirt, which is available only at robertfrank615.com. Matthew Nazario, what's up, brother? He says, Joe's prior engagement, just another name for the Wendy's drive-thru. Goddamn, Joe. And then Mike says, Joey KFC. See, this is the thing with Joey. He said that every week we would do a weigh-in on the podcast, and that would hold him accountable. Not only does it hold him accountable for himself, but he's putting himself on blast by doing that to all the bros and broheads out there. And Patreon knows what's up. He gets on the scale. He's down 20-something pounds now, I think, right? From 250 to 230 on the button, right? So 20 flat pounds in a couple of weeks. He's doing his thing, but he's got to fucking get his act together.
That's because he was feeling himself, so he decided to fall off go off the hinge.
But does anyone know how he did after the weekend? Did he get back on the horse, or is he still...
I don't know because I know he's been working a lot.
No excuse.
This new schedule that he has, he was supposed to have certain days off, and then somehow they finagled their way into having him work extra days. And
Like I told him he would.
like Jay predicted, yeah. So I'm going to get into... Oh, shit. I'm going to have to log into this bastard. So patreon.com/RobertFrank615 is... Every Wednesday, we have a segment that I post up sometime in the late morning, afternoon, called Ask the Bros. And I don't know if it's going to let me log into my Patreon from this phone. It's going to ask me to select all the squares with traffic lights. These stupid fucking puzzles. But anyway... So the super chats on YouTube, a lot of people are like, listen, the super chats are like distracting from the podcast, especially when we have a guest on. Sometimes the super chats have nothing to do with the topic that we're on. The problem is, depending on the denomination of the super chat, they disappear after a certain amount of time and we don't see them anymore. So if someone is going to spend their hard-earned money to leave a comment, pay for a comment so it pops up so we can read it, I like to make sure that it gets read. And sometimes it's just completely off topic. I would love to like put it off to the side and be like, all right, let's get into some super chats now. We build up 5-10 of them, just bang them out. But we can't do that because if someone leaves like a $2 or a $5 super chat, they disappear after a certain amount of time. So every week on Patreon, we do a Ask the Bros segment where you guys can ask your questions. So for as little as $10 a month, the Juicy AF membership, you guys will have access to that Ask the Bros segment, and you can ask all the fucking questions you want, and it works out to about $2.50 a week. So save the super chat money, hop over to Patreon, and get all your fucking questions in. Ray, Worldwide, I only saw you on Saturday, but tell me about your weekend. How was your weekend on Friday and Sunday while I pop up this Patreon?
I don't remember.
That's a good thing.
This weekend was a blur, dude.
I seen him on Sunday, and he was a hot mess.
Yeah. You know I run at 100 miles per hour, bro.
But what were you drinking? Were you doing?
I was doing
kratom?
all kind of things. All the things. All of them.
Where were you Friday? What did you do Friday? Let's start there.
Why are you trying to put me on blast?
Okay, forget it. Jay, what did you? Jay, what? You know what? I had this game to the end of the segment, but Jay, you were the star athlete at the table. Okay, I know Joey Bags could throw a fastball 98 miles an hour at Carnival Italiano. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But why don't you tell the people the accomplishments that you have achieved over the past? What's your season? A 10-week season? 8-week season?
8-week season, and then the playoffs kick in.
Okay. So go ahead, tell us about this, because I know the bros and broettes are very curious.
Well, be honest, I am not the star of the show.
You were the star athlete at the table.
Listen.
Nobody has the credentials you have.
I am definitely the athlete of this table, especially when Joey Bags is here. But basically what happened was for the last couple of weeks it's been playoffs, so I went on a I'm not drinking alcohol kick so that, I'm too old to drink all night and then try to win a game. I don't have it in me anymore.
And let me tell you guys something. Normally, I'm not going to drink means I'm going to have 1 or 2 or 3 or 4 for some people. You know what I mean? Where I'm just going to have an easy night. Jay consumes 0 alcohol at all. He'll Red Bull the fuck out of somebody, but he's not going to drink anything, not even a shot.
And let me tell you what a lame. What?
Oh, you talking about later on Saturday night? Yeah. Are we allowed to get into details on that?
What happened?
Absolutely.
Oh, Saturday night. Yeah, let's get into that. No, let's get into that because that's a pretty good story. But okay, so I have this pulled up, guys. So anyway, to just piggyback from the super chat segment, the Ask the Bros on Patreon. We have a couple of questions. Let's get to this right now so we can get these questions out of the way and get these bros and broettes answered up. John Nelson wants to know, what's up, fellas? Has Ray ever tried to fuck a baddie with the fatty winner? And if not, why? All right, so let's start there.
If the question is tried, we don't know the answer to that.
For those of you listening for the first time on this podcast, we're a little bit choppy, but Ray Worldwide, if you don't know, does a Baddie with a Fatty segment every week where bros and broettes are encouraged to slide into Ray's DM and nominate chicks that are hot with fat asses. Under 100,000 followers. We're trying to like build some chicks up. We're not trying to take some hoe that somebody's already blasted off to about 1,000 times. Some 5 million subscriber chick or follower chick. We're looking for, under 100K, thick, big booty, pretty face. Have you ever tried to bang one, Ray? And he just laughs. So that's his answer.
Listen, tried, I would probably say yes. Successfully, I can't even say the word. Successfully, no.
Man. Yeah, I'm ready fucking Vegas. What you think?
All right.
What you think?
So then
the
that
answer
just changes.
to all the above is yes, 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 yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Have you ever been successful?
For sure.
Okay. All right. Because try and successful is two different things. Okay. So
I'm just doing it on behalf of the bros. If they nominate and they slide in my DM and they say, Ray, we got a winner. And then a girl reaches out and says, hey, I want to claim my tank. I'm doing all the things.
Doing all the things. So, baddies, if you are listening, and
I'm sucking on toes, I'm doing all the things.
If you have been nominated for Baddie with a Fatty,
bubbles,
then you reach out to one of the bros and you let them know that you won your tank top. You have to go through Ray Worldwide to get it.
It's kind of like when we go out, Rob, and you meet women, like they got to go through me in order to get through you. So that's one thing that I love about being part of the Robert Frank 615 crew. I get to screen all of the
groupies.
Yes.
Yeah, the random times that a chick wants to bang me out at the bar, she's got to go through Ray first. And then after Ray's in her, I don't want her no more because it's like throwing a hot dog down the hall.
Half the groupies are men, so it's okay.
All right, Rob, YouTube doesn't alert me on live stream, so hopefully that changes from videos you posted yesterday. So what he's talking about is my meeting with YouTube. They told me to fix my engagement problem on YouTube is to post more. And I have been doing that because of Patreon, thank God. And the numbers have really started to turn around. I did a video yesterday talking in my car, has over 20,000 views. Who the fuck wants to hear me talk in the car? But whatever she said, it came true. But people are still not being alerted that we have a live stream. Huge shout out to the crew. Keep kicking ass. P.S. Fuck CrossFit. So thank you so much, John. We appreciate you, brother. And he is one of our God Amongst Men tier members. So he has a special place in Robert Frank's heart. Sean Darson says, Rob, or whoever knows, which video is the sound clip you're still going to be that little fat fuck who wears a t-shirt in the swimming pool from? That is from the Fuck Bullies video, and you're never going to find it on Instagram, but you might be able to search for it on YouTube. I think just search Robert Frank Bullies, and it's one of the 2 bullying videos that I did, and it is that quote is from that video. Eric Perez says, bros, how long do your workouts generally take? 1 hour, 2 hours? I try to hit 1 to 1.5, depending on the day / body part. I'll start first. My workouts are 1 body part a day, and I do between 15 and 20 sets. My rest time in between sets, because I'm not a fat fuck power lifter, I rest for maybe 30 to 45 seconds, sometimes a minute per set. I don't fucking sit there wrapping my knees up, wrapping my elbows up, taking the wrap off, putting the wrap back on, go in my duffel bag, fucking play the 5-knuckle shuffle in between fucking sets. I'm about a minute tops, okay? So when you do the math of 20 sets, what does it take? 30 seconds to do your fucking set, right? And then a minute in between, you're looking at your workout shouldn't take any more than a half hour to actually lift weights, right? To move iron. And then if I'm doing cardio, which is about 30 minutes, I should be in and out of the gym in an hour. That's me.
I agree.
Same thing, right?
I agree. I don't really...
Unless you're training with a bro, then, it takes a little bit longer.
But if I'm by myself, man, 35, 40 minutes, it's a wrap.
Yeah.
Don't have time. I mean, think about it. Who wants to spend, really 2 hours in the gym or an hour? It's... Sometimes it's already struggle to get to the gym, but to be there for an hour and a half, 2 hours... Nah, I ain't got time for that. I'm in and I'm out.
Yeah, we ain't got time for that. Beard so strong. How about you? How long does it take you to train? He's like, I haven't been to the gym since we were on the cruise, bro.
No, I've been to the gym since then, but yeah, I'm
not consistent.
I'm on a Joey bag train right now. Inconsistent with going to the gym, but when I am in the gym, I'm usually there for about an hour.
And let me tell you something, okay? see this. I have this pet peeve, and I know that we talk shit about powerlifters all the time. And powerlifters, if you were easily triggered, because I know I had a habit of triggering people this week. If you are easily triggered, cover your ears or fast forward maybe for a minute or so, because I want to take over this pet peeve segment. And again, this happened to me while I was in the gym this evening prior to the podcast. I have Lamb of God blasting in my fucking earbuds, my new AirPods, right? I'm so bougie with the AirPods. So blasting as loud as it can possibly be. And this fucking jerk off is, I don't know, maybe 15, 20 feet away from me in the deadlift area. As I don't know if people, I know podcast people can't see me, but I'm doing the jerk off motion. That is the biggest fucking weight. That's whose dick is bigger than who. That's what the deadlift is good for. It's how much weight can I fucking lift and slam around and make fucking noise. Does absolutely fucking nothing. I don't give a fuck about what people think that, oh, deadlift's thick in your back and your traps. Fuck that. Do lat pull down, do weighted pull-ups, do fucking shrugs, fuck your fucking deadlift. And especially fuck your deadlift if you're going to do it with your shoes off like a fucking moron. Okay? Now, my Lamb of God was blasting, bro. Blasting. And I could still hear this motherfucker. Boom! 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 No kind of form whatsoever. It's like, dude, who are you trying to impress and what the fuck are you doing? First of all, you're fucking fat, okay? You are a fat fucking 300
Did you just become
something.
a form Nazi?
Yeah, maybe. I don't know, but it's so annoying because I shouldn't be able to hear you banging shit. Now, by no means am I no lunk alarm fucking pussy Planet Fitness asshole, right? I don't give a fuck. You want to grunt, you want to do your shit, but slamming fucking weight over and over and over again is fucking pointless. No chick is going to want to bang you because you could fucking deadlift 500 pounds. Nobody gives a fuck. You know who gives a fuck that you could deadlift 500 pounds? Other motherfuckers that are sitting there jerking off to you fucking banging the weights. That's who gives a fuck about how much you could lift. Lift for aesthetics. Can you even see your waist, motherfucker? Can you see your fucking toes? Could you fucking feel your fucking obliques? No, because you're fucking fat. Stop fucking deadlifting and making noise in my fucking gym. Piece of shit.
And it's not even that. It's even the skinny dudes that have like 40 pounds worth of plates, you know, doing a seated row. And every time they put the weight down, they're freaking slamming the weights or doing tricep kickdowns, slamming the weight. It's like, yo, relax. I actually had to walk over to a dude because I shot him the look. Like that, I'll smack the shit out of you look. Yeah. And he kept doing it. So I actually walked over to him. I was like, maybe you didn't see the way I was looking at you, but you keep dropping the weights. It's loud as shit, bro. And he was like, oh, my bad. But yeah, I had to walk up to him and put him on notice.
Like, I think, like, if you're going to do that shit, do it where everybody else is doing it, too. Like, you got all your fucking, I can't, you know, I don't want to say a bad word here, but, you know, where you got all your other fucking people that do that shit. Anyway, yeah. So, if you are a deadlifter, you can now come back into the live stream or into the listen to the podcast because I'm done with my little rant. But we have one more Ask the Bros question, and it's from Hattie Viss. She says, how was the wrestling show you went to? Who was the headline star / main event? So that was another topic that we were going to get into tonight. Saturday night, we had tickets to Ring of Honor, which is, you guys know I'm a big wrestling fan. Ring of Honor is... how do I explain it? Because I'm just slowly getting back into wrestling because of YouTube, because of New Japan, because of, you know, AEW starting back up now, WWE and WWF, whatever. It's just, you can't watch it. I mean, I know they're trying to make changes. They just hired Bischoff and Heyman to, like, run Raw and SmackDown and whatever. I'm starting to get back into it because... fucking, it's good again, you know what I mean? And Ring of Honor, from my perspective, it was like not an indie promotion. It's definitely a step above like your regular like you know, gym 30 people in the gym.
Absolutely.
This is like real deal. It's a real fucking promotion. And I didn't know that going in. Bro, every single match, I knew that they had their stars. You know, they had the Marty Scurlls, the Bucks were just there. Cody Rhodes was there, before they went to AEW. The Briscoes, how can I forget the Briscoes, goddammit. You have like your not really household names, but you have people that know wrestling know these people, right? And a lot of people that I didn't know. Jay Lethal, who obviously I knew, but they have a lot of people. Every match was quality. It was so good. We had such a good time. We actually met the Allure, who Velvet Sky, Angelina Love. I know I'm fucking that up because I'm not looking at my phone. And Mandy Leone. They make up the Allure, which is like a group of like chicks, and they're pretty badass. They look pretty badass, and they are pretty badass, and they're all certified. What are you doing, Ray? Ray's playing pocket pool under the table. Go ahead, Ray. You met the Allure. What do you think? What do you give them?
Oh yeah, now they can get it.
They can get it. Jay, what did you think?
I want you to know that was the only reason where I really, really, really wanted to go, right?
Yeah.
And we're getting ready to leave, and who is like 20, 30 minutes late to
because Ray was late.
I'm catching the
and when we get there, what's going on already? Their
women
match
came out, yeah.
And then afterwards, I don't know if we want to get to that point where we're hanging out with them for a few minutes, and they were telling like, "Oh, we're looking for you. We wanted to like start shouting out some key phrases for you."
Yeah.
But they didn't see us because somebody was late.
So basically, we had ringside seats, right? We were in the second row. Ringside was sold out, but we were in the row right behind. But we were off in the corner, so it was almost like we had ringside seats. And they said, Velvet Sky was like, "Hey, we're going to look out for you when you come out. Where are you going to be sitting?" And I told her where I was going to be. So I didn't know that they were going to like say all my swole's the goal size of the prize shit. So you could see, because we were still walking into the building, you could see them like looking for us, right? Jay was like, "Yo, they're looking for us. They're looking for us." So anyway, we got to see the match, and that was pretty cool. And afterwards, I got the DM, and she was like, "Yo, are you still here? I couldn't find you." And I was like, "No, I'm here." She goes, "Yo, come out to like where the bar is." So I go out there, and there they are. They're fucking behind like the roped off area, and really cool. Talked to them for like maybe 5-10 minutes or so, and they really want me to get involved in fucking wrestling. They want me to be a manager. They want to fucking cut promos with me.
No, they want you to teach guys.
Teach
to cut
people,
promos.
right? Well,
they want you to start your whole new production.
Yeah. I mean, could I do that? Maybe. I don't know. I just feel like, and I told them that. I was like, my problem is the fucking curse words. Because I can't go a promo without saying fuck. You know what I mean?
And a lot of the wrestling shows, they want it to be PG. I mean, you have guys spewing blood, but they don't want you to curse. It's kind of stupid.
Yeah. And fucking Mark Briscoe got a little color on that show. It was fucking busted wide open. But yeah, so that was cool, and we were going to see them again on July 20th. We're actually going to be staying in the city that night after the show. We're going to have a big sleepover party at Vinny Bag of Chips' house. Shout out to the sanitation department.
He's in the live stream.
He is
in the live stream. All right, Vinny. So yeah, we'll see you on the 20th, brother. I texted him the other day. I said, "Yo, when do you leave for your trip?" Because I know he leaves for a. Hold on. Do we have a super chat? He leaves for a cruise, I think, or maybe just flying to Greece or Italy or something like that. I'm all over the place because I'm trying to read the super chat. But Vincenzo does say, "Just wanted to say what's up to my crew. Miss you guys. Ray, I'll see you in September to keep my title once again. J-Lo, Columbia awaits us. Joey, you're still fat." So
just a couple of words to Vin. I'm training. I mean, look at my shirt.
Are you training?
Bro.
Did you just say you're training?
I'm training. You see my shirt? Mm-hmm. Savage 24/7. I'm training so hard for this right now. The level of it's gonna be a movie, bro. And also, I need to intervene real quick. I love all you guys in the live chat. I really do. I respect and appreciate all of the bros. But y'all motherfuckers gonna have to leave my boy Beer So Strong alone, because these comments are savage.
They are absolutely hysterical.
Yo, they are roasting Beer So Strong in the live chat.
Listen,
he is not missing a chromosome.
It's just one guy, but he's hysterical.
He's perfectly healthy.
No,
he's got some growth on his upper lip, but other than that, he's healthy.
Yeah, keep
My
them
man's
coming,
one.
bro. Keep them coming. They're hysterical.
Amos Joseph with a dono says, shout out to Robert Frank and the crew from the 10K Rum podcast with Brooke Potter and Amos Joseph. So,
Yes, sir.
I don't know if we'll get into that, right? We'll probably save that for another podcast, right?
You can do what you want to do. I'm good.
Okay. Well, I heard through the grapevine that Beard So Strong may be a guest on that podcast.
They did reach out to me, and I was honored and shocked.
They're very masculine. They're all about toxic masculinity, right?
Yes.
They're all about dudes and bros and banging hoes.
Yes.
And who better to bang hoes to talk about banging hoes than Beard So Strong?
Yeah, they say I'm living the life.
You are living the life. And I believe they said that you should write a book as well, right?
Well, Brooke did. I don't know about you.
Brooke said that. So anyway, Ring of Honor, July 20th. I told everybody, if you guys are going to go out there, it's going to be at the Hammerstein Ballroom in Manhattan on July 20th. Make sure you guys get your tickets. I will be there, and then we are going to party all night long. We got sleeping bags already set up at Vinny Bag of Chips' house, and we're ready to party and rock and roll. So your usual cast will be in the house, and it's going to be a good
We're
time.
gonna sleep with the Lord that night, bro.
Well, I'm going to invite the Allure over to Vinny Bag of Chips' house
Even
on the
better.
late night.
Let's get it. Let's go.
They're probably mortified if they're listening to this right now because they're like, "What a fucking scumbag! We were so nice to him, and he was so nice to us." But yeah, so let's get to this. Before I ask for you guys' reactions to the show, I met Jay. Well, I didn't meet, but I was under the same roof. And I made eye contact with Jay Briscoe.
Bro, you were such a mark.
Bro.
Such a fan.
Such a mark. Jay Briscoe, if there was, and this is going to sound really fucking weird, if there is one dude on the planet that is like, yo, boy, drop down to your knees and suck my dick, it would be Jay Briscoe. And I'd be on my knees.
You basically told you love him. You looked him in
I
the
did.
eye and
I
said,
looked at him and I was
love
like, I love it. Watch, someone's gonna wear him to this fucking video, and next time in July 20th, he's gonna stay so far away from me. No, Jay Briscoe, dude. His
He eyed you up,
promos,
though.
he did eye me up.
What's up?
He did.
Acknowledgement.
He did, and I was like, I melted. I melted. It was a magical moment.
I love you, Jay.
I was like, Jay, I fucking love you, bro.
I think the 50 people to the right of you looked at you and like, who
Who
fuck
is this fucking weirdo loving Jay Briscoe? But yes, Jay Briscoe and Mark Briscoe, the Briscoe brothers, have been in Ring of Honor, I think, for like 15 years or more, maybe
Yeah, but
17.
that match that they put on was amazing,
Dude, and you know what's fucked up? Just because I started getting caught back up, they got a tryout with the WWE a couple years ago. And apparently, this is before they started their NXT shit. They used to send people down to, I think it was called FCW, was like their minor leagues before the NXT started up. So they went down there, and I guess they had like a week or something, and they had a couple matches, and everybody said that they did really good. They were really good, really good. And then they fucking get a call, and it was from whoever it was, and they told them, the Briscoes, that, you know, guys did great, good fucking job, matches were amazing, but you're not cosmetically pleasing.
I can see that.
Didn't fit the look that they were looking for in WWE.
That's bullshit.
That is bullshit, because Jay Briscoe is
Them boys are over hard though in Ring of Honor.
over. That match, nobody sat down that match.
No.
It was Dragon Lee and Roosh. They're brothers, by the way,
Yeah, I saw
against
that.
the Briscoe brothers. That was pretty cool.
No, they both put on a very good show. What are they? Moon? What did they say last time? Roosh and
Dragon Lee.
yeah, and the Briscoe guys. That was an amazing match. There wasn't any downtime where all four guys are just laying down, trying to like recuperate, get their breath. That match was a good 15, 20 minutes straight, nonstop action.
Yeah.
It was one of the best matches I've seen, and
Mark Briscoe got a little color. I don't know if that was hard way or not, but he was fucking bleeding like a fucking pig. It was pretty
definitely
cool.
bleeding more than he
Homeboy
anticipated.
took the blood
Yeah.
and wiped it.
Yeah, wiped it all over his fucking face and chest and
He
shit.
licked it.
Yeah.
And then he bit him and then
God.
spit out the blood.
See, I didn't see that because I was busy looking at Jay Briscoe. But anyway, so Beard So Strong let me know prior to going to the show that, and Jay's been, you know, a wrestling fan. You know, I don't know how hardcore. On a scale of 1 to 10, what would you say your wrestling fandom is in 2019?
In 2019, it's probably before the show, probably like a 2. Like
So you casually, like if it was on and you were flipping
randomly,
channels?
I would check in here and there. But like when I was younger, like a teenager, I was a 10.
Okay.
I was hardcore in it.
I think all of us were, pretty much. Pody, were you into wrestling?
No.
Not a wrestling dude? More sports, right? Because I know me and Ray, we were big wrestling fans. So Jay said that he's never been to a wrestling show.
A live show,
a
yeah.
live event, which I thought was crazy. So this was your first. What did you think? Because I know it's different. Me, personally, I would rather watch wrestling on TV. I would rather watch baseball on TV. I'd rather watch sports or any kind of competition, whether it's staged or not, or scripted. I don't want to say staged and scripted. I guess it's the same thing. Or not. I would rather watch it at home because you get the better camera angles, the commentary. When you're sitting in the crowd, you're seeing everything go live, and you're under the same roof as these guys, which is pretty fucking cool. The opportunity to maybe meet them or something. We met a bunch of wrestlers. We met LHG. Yeah. We met James Storm. He was at the fucking concession stand. A couple of other wrestlers as well. Our man, his brother is the fucking cruiserweight champion in WWE. Gulak, Rory Gulak. We met him. Who I've seen him wrestle a handful of times over with Wildcat, and also I think he wrestled on one of Crowbar shows as well. But yeah, awesome dudes. I'd rather watch it on TV. What'd you think of the live experience?
Well, I could tell you, I can't watch WWE on live right now. It's horrible.
Yeah, that's just unwatchable.
I can't even get into the storylines. It's pretty bad. But when we went to the show, there were some of the earlier shows you can tell were just like jobber shows. They were just trying to put something to kill time. Mm-hmm. But when we got to like some of the real deals, I was impressed. Like the last couple matches were really good. The Briscoes and I can't say their damn last name. Munoz.
Yeah, they have a name, but yeah, Dragon Lee and Roosh.
Yeah, that wrestling match was fantastic. I was on your side. I was trying to root for the Briscoes, but I'm not gonna lie. The other guys, they performed well. They took it.
Well, they're more Dragon Lee especially. He's like one of the known like high flyers, like with the crazy fucking moves and the flips and bouncing off the ropes and doing all that. Roosh is just a fucking jacked, and he can move too.
Yeah, he's pretty good.
And the Briscoes are just savages, bro.
Roosh is also a sick fuck, bro.
Yeah, he is.
He was licking the dude's blood off his head.
Yeah, I bet you he goes down on his girl when it's her time to go. You ever do that?
No, never.
Never parted the Red Sea?
No, I'm not there.
My name is not. I may look like Moses, but I am not Moses.
All right, Ray, what'd you think of the show?
It was dope, man. I'd rather be at the show live. I mean,
you'd rather be there live?
You see the sweat fly, the spit, hear the chops.
Yeah.
Things like that. So I like the feel of being in that close at a show because you can feel the rumble.
I like how it doesn't matter what promotion. It could be indie. I've been to indie shows recently where there's 30 people in the fucking gymnasium, right? Every single promotion, when someone does a chop, the whole crowd goes, woo! It's like Ric Flair's fucking thing. So, Crosswhite276 showing the weekly support. Goldfang 615 for life. So there you go, Crosswhite276.
Appreciate the love.
Appreciate you, my man. So I went over the Ask the Bros. We got all the questions in. I told you guys about the Glorious 20. I'll remind you guys again. Glorious 20 is live right now, guys, at robertfrank615.com. Ooh.
That was an interesting
He's like, boom. There we go. And you guys always could get your steel supplements over at steelsup615.com. The current code is RF10, guys. Make sure you're using the right code because RF615 is no longer active. And I will be probably in Sarasota coming up either next week or the following week. I think I'm going to be there from a Wednesday to Friday because we got some filming to do. So any bros out in the Sarasota area, I will be at Around the Clock Fitness because that gym is the fucking oasis. Whether you go at 3 o'clock, 6 o'clock, 9 o'clock, 1 o'clock in the morning, there's always big booty bitches there, and I can't wait to train and just train with like a semi. It's all good. Ray Worldwide, have you ever trained with the semi?
Every day, bro.
What about you, Beard So Strong?
I walk around in a semi.
God damn, it's that hard AF, which is available only at SteelSub615.com.
Yo, speaking of walking around with a semi, My friends suck. Yeah, it's been on my mind. My friends suck. And when I say my friends suck, I mean two individuals. Beard So Strong and Robert Frank 615. Y'all suck. Y'all are literally the worst friends. A couple weeks back, and this has been on my mind heavy. A couple weeks back, you guys had took my phone when I went to the bathroom and followed a bunch of homosexual males and put a story on my Instagram saying, "Hey, I'm here at the bar. I'm lonely and looking for some boys to have fun with," something crazy like that. Do you remember what it was exactly?
I recall you on your phone typing this up and
So
saying,
what?
"I think this guy looks sexy."
No,
and I'm like,
stop
"What?"
It. Stop it. Stop
No.
it. Stop it. Lies. Nonetheless, I left my phone at the table and I had just used it, so it was unlocked. So when I went to the bathroom and I came back, these guys are laughing.
Can I stop real fast? You left your phone
Unlocked.
unlocked on a table where we weren't exactly. We were, we had it, but we weren't actually hanging at the table. We were around talking to people.
No, it was just you two at the table.
open. Yeah, but we weren't really at the table. We were standing around talking to people, and you just left it open. And I was like, "Yo, this motherfucker just leaves his phone wide open like this." So I was like, "What should I do?" And then we're like, "Yo, we should just leave it there and let him do it his own damage." And you went on there and started searching for gay men.
Stop it.
I was over your shoulder when you did that.
See,
For those
that's
of
the
you
kind shit that
who
I'm
don't
talking
have
about.
Instagram or follow Ray Worldwide on Instagram, about 2 or 3 weeks ago, maybe longer than that,
think it's about a month now.
He posted a story.
I know. You posted a story.
He posted a story. It's on your page. It's your story. You got to own it.
Yeah, all right, man.
And said that he's lonely and looking for some dudes to take to Pound Town. And it just so happened that at the same time, he followed probably a good 15 to 20 gay men.
Openly gay.
Openly gay, which is nothing wrong with that.
Nothing
I
wrong
mean,
with that.
you know what I like to say. There's no problem with gays if both chicks are hot, but in their case, Ray found some lookers. A lot of light skin with the light eyes.
Motherfucker.
God damn, man. He even fucking searched. I saw in his search bar.
Yeah.
Yes, I saw it.
Gay,
too.
Yeah.
gay men.
It was light and brown, dark and sexy, or something like that.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
anyway.
nonetheless, I got probably 3 days ago, I got a DM from one of those wonderful gentlemen that you guys had subscribed me to and followed,
Right.
because I couldn't go through my whole friends list, and one of them reached out to me and was like, "Hi, I see that you follow me. I love your pictures." I'm like,
Was his name Buck? And was he trying to fuck?
No, dude. So, yeah. So, lesson learned: do not leave your phone around your boys, especially your boys that suck, because
No. We
who
are
knows
just
what kind of
good
shit they'll stir
friends.
up.
We are just good friends. We were trying to look out for you. We know you're trying to come out the closet.
I even had females, a couple females was like, "Oh, I didn't know you were gay." I'm like, "No, I got hacked."
You sure they didn't say like, "Oh, now I get it"? You sure they didn't say something like that?
Ray, John Nelson also said, I missed his super chat from earlier. He said that you're lying about banging the baddies. So I think this now reveal that you may be homosexual.
Yo, John, speak on it. Get at me in my DM. Well, John, you and I go out and we'll see what's good.
Let's get it right now. You just said you want a guy to jump in your DM so you can get it going.
Oh.
Now you're
To
gonna
see
go.
who can bet.
You're gonna go to Vegas. You're
Yo,
gonna
turn
find
this
you in the
man.
Thunder Down Under, trying to find guys.
And I'm sorry, Hattie Viss. The main event of the show that we went to at Ring of Honor was Marty Scurll and Villain Enterprises versus 3 dudes who I have no idea who they were in a hardcore match.
That's pretty good.
And it was very entertaining.
Philadelphia street fight.
Philadelphia Street Fight. That's right.
Was
And
that the one where
PCO Piero Carlo Olette, who used to be the fucking the
Mountie
Quebecers?
is that the match where Jay Lethal wrestled the whole time?
No. That was the first match or second match of the night. Yeah, seeing Jay Lethal was pretty cool too because I'm a big
He
Jay Lethal
wrestled
mark.
the whole match with the 2 big boys.
Oh, the beer Inc.
Beer.
It was good shit. Good show, really fuck good show, and I can't wait to see them again. So let's see. Let's get into this baddie with a fatty because I got
Let's do it.
I got one more thing that I want to talk about, but we'll save that for after the baddie with the fatty. And Pody, how's the voice tonight? We doing a sports minute? All right, we got a sports minute too. So, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all ages, the moment you've all been waiting for. Ray Worldwide's Baddie with a Fatty of the Week.
Yeah.
Yeah.
This one right here, she can take that. Take that.
Take that.
Oh, I can't wait. All right, so this week we have an exception. One of the bros sent me a DM, and I took one look at the screenshot that he sent me, and I was like, good Lord. She has over 100,000 followers, and this week, I would probably say I got probably 50.
Wait, she's got over 100?
She does.
She's
This is an
disqualified.
Nah, fuck that. It's
You're,
my
you're
segment.
pulling. You're pulling.
I'm
your,
pulling strings.
You're pulling strings. Okay.
Yeah. I'm on that kratom tonight.
What's her name?
Bro, so hold on.
Oh yeah. So set us up because I'm getting horny.
I got like 50 DMs of just baddies, and some of the bros are like, "Oh, I know it was over 100,000, but here's for your viewing pleasure. Oh, thank me later." And this just flooded my inbox with just fat booties, right? So I got one, and I literally looked at this girl for 5 minutes, the same picture, and I was like, "Good." Looked at her profile, and I was like, "Oh yeah." I don't follow too many females on Instagram, or too many people, regardless of like if I don't know you. But this one right here, as Joey would say, another one. So her Instagram handle is SAINT_T_. So SAINT_T_.
Oh god damn!
Bring that up.
Holy shit! Now which one is she? Is she the one? Because I'm just looking at the first. Fucking picture live stream. What do you think about that?
There's one picture in particular.
I need to know. Oh shit! I just fucked shit up. God damn it! What do you live streamers think about that? Two glorious.
Nah,
movies.
bro. There's one where she's licking a lollipop.
Oh, that one.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, Jesus Christ.
Is that a T or a plus?
T.
Holy shit. Yeah, she as we're over here fucking
I could have sworn though when this bro sent me that she was under 100,000 because I took the screenshot at the beginning of the week, and even though I got several DMs, I was like, nah, this is the one. So I need to show this picture right here, cause
we showed that one already.
But
yeah.
that's
Bruh. She's fucking hot. She's definitely hot.
So yeah, I'm making an exception to the rule, executive decision, but yeah, Saint T, yeah, you are this week's baddie without a doubt.
Yeah, get in Ray's DM because not only does he want to give you the female racerback baddie with the fatty tank available only at robertfrank615.com, but he wants to give you that big black dick.
Yeah, I'm trying to show her what the sick nuts do.
Would you?
About that 6 nuts, that's physically impossible. I tried. I really tried Thursday, and the most I could get was 4. The most.
Well, your name is Beard So Strong, not Ray Six Nuts.
I could tell you, I think it's physically impossible. I cheated. I took supplements, and still 4. And the last one was like.
Now, how many hours is this?
This is over a 24-hour period.
24-hour period.
I must have had sex about 9 to 10 times.
Wow.
And the 4th time, it was pathetic that came out. I don't even really want to count as 4.
So wait, it was just like a little spud, like a little droplet.
Yeah,
Gotcha.
that's why this 6 nut thing, not happening.
Well, that was a dream, like I said. So I don't know. Someone, Panda Joe 808 says, just dropped my dumbbells listening to Ray looking for 6 gay. He goes 6 guy nuts.
Yeah, don't get me fucked up though. Not about that life.
Damn, that's fucking that's funny as shit. All right, so anyways, guys, that's Ray Worldwide's Baddie with a Fatty of the Week. Saint whatever your name is. I know we just said it. You're this week's Baddie with a Fatty. Reach out to Ray and get your shit and get your dick. And Pody, Sports Minute this week. What's going on, brother?
Yo. Okay, so I'll make this as quick as possible. I'm back. The voice is feeling a little bit better.
Love it.
Unlike Michael K., who is going to be out for the next month undergoing vocal cord surgery. But anyway, NBA free agency, it's been all the talk. It's most of the guys have signed. We're still waiting on Kawhi, waiting to see what he does. It's really between Toronto and the Lakers at this point. But I have some good news for all my Nets fans out there. Kyrie, KD, DeAndre Jordan all signed with the Brooklyn Nets, making them hopefully the next super team in the East. Meanwhile, the Knicks, I'm sorry to say, they signed 3 players at the same position. Julius Randle, Taj Gibson, and Bobby Portis. Sorry, Knicks fans. It's going to be a long road ahead. Also, some sad news. Angels pitcher Tyler Skaggs abruptly died on Monday at the age of 27. He was found unresponsive in his hotel room. They still don't know a cause of death yet. They did say that the autopsy would take until October. I don't know why, but yeah, hopefully, they ruled out suicide and any foul play. So it was probably some sort of heart condition that he didn't know about, maybe an aneurysm, something. But yeah, crazy. Also today, Jared Lorenzen, he died at 38 years old. Former Giants quarterback, played at the University of Kentucky, better known as the hefty lefty. Dude battled his weight. He was like 300 pounds in the NFL at one point, and he was as big as 500 pounds. But he was admitted to the hospital over the weekend, I believe. He had, he was had some health issues, and he unfortunately passed away.
Shit.
Also, Team USA, how about it? The women's national team, they keep winning me money. Each round, they're to the finals. They will play the Netherlands. They had a huge win over England, 2-1 in the semis. There was some controversy in that game, but they will play Sunday in the finals against Netherlands. And yeah, that's about it. I'll wrap this Sports Minute up. Back to you, Rob. Pody out.
Thank you, Pody. We appreciate that. Yeah, dude, I can't. Fucking people are dying too young, man. And I actually heard yesterday, I was listening to the Met game, the guy, their first baseman, Dominic Smith, who is kind of like their backup first baseman now, because Alonso is he's just a beast.
He splits time with J.D. Davis.
Yeah. He they said that he had sleep apnea that was like 10 times like the most severe type sleep apnea. The motherfucker was like falling asleep, like sitting in the clubhouse. I am waiting on my sleep apnea results. I did the home sleep study a few weeks ago, and dude, it was annoying. But I know that the results have came in, but I'm just waiting to actually speak to the doctor about them. So hopefully I get to do that on Friday. So let's get into the last little segment that we have here. And all right, I know that we got a lot of new YouTube subscribers over the past couple of weeks. YouTube subscribers, yeah. So I want to say hello to each and every one of you new people who don't know who I am. You just hit the subscribe button, probably because you either saw the Friend Zone video or you saw the Hard AF video, which everyone at the table here, aside from Pody, who was in that video that I posted, I guess it was last week before. Both of those videos did very well on YouTube. They brought in a lot of new subscribers. And what happens is they see a podcast like this and a live stream, and they're like, what the fuck is this shit? I don't want to see this guy talking like this. I want him to be the fucking rage guy all the time. And they fucking bounce. They unsubscribe. But if you guys stuck around and you're hanging out, we appreciate you. I am that rage guy for probably about an hour a week. But other than that, I'm a regular, normal human being. I hate to admit it, but I really am. I'm a normal guy. So then I made another video that was called Bottle Cap Challenge. And I don't I'm living under a rock. Even though my job is social media, my life is social media, it's how I get paid, I live pretty much under a rock. I have every single person hidden or muted. I don't see anybody's stories anymore. I don't see anybody's posts anymore. The only things that I see are when I'm on my phone and someone sends me something, or if I pop up on my Explore page by accident. I think my phone is set to the Explore page somehow. I must fuck something up because every time I open up the Instagram app, it pops up to the Explore page, which I hate because I don't like seeing anything. I don't want to see nothing from nobody. And the only way that I know what the fuck is going on in social media is when people are in my DMs. And if I'm looking at my phone and it's a conversation that I've already had open with a bro or broette, there's it'll pop up where I can see the first couple of words that'll say, yo, what do you think about the Bottle Cap Challenge? So sparked my interest, and I saw this bottle cap challenge. Now, when I saw the video, there was one dude who I saw doing it, and it was the guy Max Holloway from the UFC, okay? Who is their featherweight champion, right?
Yeah, I think so.
And featherweight, what did we confirm is what they wrestle or fight at like $130, $140, something like that?
$145. I'm not 100% sold on that, but it's around 145, I think.
Okay, so pretty much my wife's weight. And also Jason Statham did it, and that video was making its rounds, and it was, went viral. Obviously, Jason Statham's got like 30 million followers, so whatever he posts is going to get millions of views, no matter what the fuck it is, right? But that they made their rounds. So what is Robert Frank infamous for, or famous for now, is just trolling or getting on any viral trend topic. Your rompers for men, your fidget spinners, your condom snorting challenge, whatever else is going on in the world, right? Kiki challenge, the Tekashi 6ix9ine challenge, where he's running up and down the hallway taking his clothes off, whatever the fuck that challenge was. So this was an opportunity for Robert Frank to put his bandana on, get in his car, and talk some shit. Now, when I made the video, I had no idea that Conor McGregor did the video. I had no idea that this other famous dude did the video. But in my video, I'm like, all you see is a bunch of frail and pale beta cucks doing this shit. And that triggered the MMA fanboys like you would not believe.
Bruh.
They're like, yo, Max Holloway and Conor McGregor are not frail and pale cuck boys. They'll beat your ass.
Bro, when you did that video,
Yeah.
I laughed my ass off. And then I seen John Jones
Yup.
had posted one.
Basically,
But then he put a
RBFF.
put a spin on it at the end, kind of like how you did. And then coincidentally, I looked through the comments and you guys kind of talked about it, and you were like, "Thank God," or like,
thank you, John.
thank you, John, for not selling out.
Yeah, he texted me. He texted me that night, and he goes, "Yo, your fucking video is amazing." And I go, "And your video was just as amazing." We had like a little bromance.
Yeah.
We broed it out. So if John Jones was okay with me talking some shit, and again, the video was more to be comedy. I thought my punchline, and I'm really pissed that I didn't use Bruce Willis, because the first person I thought of when I saw Jason Statham, I really thought it was Woody Harrelson when I first saw it, because I didn't see who it was.
Strong before the beard?
No. But he does look like Jason. I mean, when you shave, yeah, you got that look, man. You
got the same haircut.
Got that same haircut. But again, me and the Macho Man Randy Savage gimmick that I do, I forget that Macho Man was popular in our prime. You know what I mean? 18 to 24-year-old kids who are my main demographic, they got no fucking idea who Macho Man is. So I'm over here name dropping Woody Harrelson. I guarantee you 50% of the people had no fucking idea who Woody Harrelson was. I feel like Bruce Willis is...
Billy from White Man Can't Jump.
Yeah, but how many
That's
fucking
so
20-year-olds have seen White Man Can't
Zombieland.
Jump? Okay.
Hunger Games.
How many? Okay, Hunger Games. That's a different story because that's a more recent film. But I feel like Bruce Willis is a more known actor, right? Because I could have went either way. I could have went Bruce Willis or Woody Harrelson. But anyway, I don't want to sit here and explain my fucking my theory for who I picked and why. But the video definitely triggered the fucking fanboys, and all I get in the fucking DMs is how Max Holloway, who weighs less than my wife, would whoop my ass in a fight.
Check that.
Man.
I smacked the
I
shit
am
out of Pierce so strong
200.
right
I
now.
am two. I don't give a fuck how trained of a fighter he is. 210 pounds of twisted steel and sex appeal, going up against a dude that weighs less than my wife. He will be out for the count in 30 seconds or less. No, I'm just kidding.
Max Holloway, fights at 145.
Right.
He's probably 165, 170.
Okay.
And he's not like he's a grappler type person. He's
Okay.
more of like a striker. He's gonna get his hits in on you,
Yo,
bro.
Robert Frank is eating those punches like Cheerios,
Yo,
bro.
I'm eating them
Fuck outta
punches
here.
all day, bro.
I don't know, man.
Listen, let me tell you
Eating
something.
them punches like Tremboloni.
Let me explain myself here. In a UFC sanctioned bout where we are in a cage with me, Max Holloway, and a referee, even if he is 145 pounds, which is less than my wife. Even if he is 145 pounds, even if I am 210, 215 pounds of twisted steel and sex appeal, there may be a chance that he could fucking take me down. Because it's in a ring, it's in a cage, and it's his world. I'm not a trained fighter. By no means am I pretending to be one. He probably could still get me in some kind of armbar or something and take me down, or a leg lock or whatever the fuck he does. Right?
That I can agree with.
That I can agree with. However, in my world, baby, and we're in a fucking bar at 1:30 in the morning, and I'm all fucking sauced up.
6-7 Jackson.
I'm 7 Jackson. I'm coked out of my mind. There is no fucking way a 140-pound dude is whooping my ass. Ever.
Facts.
Ever. Because I'm grabbing a fucking bottle. I'm grabbing a fucking bar stool. I'm grabbing the chick next to me that weighs 140 pounds, and I'll throw her out. I will go fucking ballistic. Now, again, MMA fans, I respect what you do. And everybody's an MMA fighter now. Everybody, in their fucking bio is like cage fighter or whatever. Everybody's some kind of fighter, right? I mean no disrespect. If I could borrow Jay's line, I mean no disrespect. But you gotta chill out.
We just have a hard time seeing it.
I have a hard time seeing it. We used to argue all the time at work that Ronda Rousey could kick our ass. Because I find it hard to believe that a 130-pound chick is beating my ass any day.
Well, what she do? Judo? Maybe in a judo
Again,
fight.
can anybody get a lucky punch? Mike Tyson in his prime, Buster Douglas fucking whooped his ass, right? Anything can happen. Anybody could get a lucky punch. Me and the Pody could have an argument outside, and the Pody could fucking crack me in the chin, and I'd be fucking out for the count. Anybody could do anything to anybody.
Max Holloway, though, is not just like a professional fighter. He's like a street fighter. Like, he grew up fighting like in the streets and stuff, I believe.
Did he? He's like a
Hawaii,
badass dude.
Hawaii. He's not one of those.
And again, listen, guys.
We're not really taking anything.
No, I'm not saying Robert Frank versus.
We have a hard time seeing that someone of that stature coming at somebody that's 200 pounds plus, but it's
honestly,
like look at Bob Sapp. Remember Bob Sapp?
Yes.
Bob Sapp was like 6'8", 350 pounds, and there were dudes that were like 6'1", 190 that would beat him.
You just had to survive 30 seconds. That's
right, because he'd be out of breath and shit.
Yes.
But again, that is them two in a fucking ring or in a cage where it's one-on-one with a referee, and that's it. Your hands and your fucking feet. I'd love to see that same 190-pound dude in a fucking bar, crowded fucking bar, whooping Bob Sapp's ass. Ain't happening. I'm sorry.
Different elements.
I'm sorry. Not happening. And my world is the fucking bar.
I love you, bro.
Yeah.
I don't know. And in a regular up street fight, I don't know, bro.
Yo, Rob, Jay is taller than us and outweighs both of us.
Yeah.
Let's knock this motherfucker out.
Yo, this weekend,
we should do this
when
shit
we're a little tuned
you just
up.
be proving my point, then.
Yeah. When we're a little tuned up, we'll go one-on-one.
Yeah, you guys are supposedly allegedly bigger than me. Yeah, great. Just prove my point that a smaller guy can.
I'm gonna take the dive. Fuck.
So I guess we got some MMA fans in the house because people are saying that I wouldn't last 2 seconds. People would. You guys don't know me, man. You haven't seen me in my bed. Have any of these people in the live stream or that are in my DMs, have they ever been in a fight? Have they ever been in a bar fight?
Are you going to be in mid-rage when this happens? Because then I give you a shot.
Like I said, yeah, I'm going to be all
mid-rage. Like you're about to be
tuned up, baby.
You're ripping your shirt off. You're going to kill this guy.
Yes.
Then I give you a shot.
Aggravated as fuck. Just
the guy in the video, I give a shot.
Because
the guy in a...
Because what happens in bar fight, and again, take this out of the ring. This is not in the cage. This is not me versus him and a referee. Okay, this is in a bar fight where two people or three, you get 2 or 3 hits tops, and then it's a big fucking what do they call it? Right, then bouncers start suplexing people and fucking.
Perfect example.
Yeah.
Years ago when I was frail.
Yeah.
And I was a little guy, you were a lot bigger than I was.
Yeah.
And we were at Kristen's house, and we were ready to go out when I stepped to you.
Yeah.
What did you do to me?
I threw you.
You threw me on the fucking couch.
Yeah.
Easy.
Yeah.
Like,
I just tossed you.
And I was just like, yeah, I'm good.
Yeah.
Sat my black ass down.
But you're not Max Holloway.
Again.
You're right, but
Right.
not that I wasn't a trained fighter, but still the size and the power advantage, like, we need to put this theory to test.
I just, like, the thing is like, I can't believe there's bros out there that would just automatically assume that they would get their ass kicked by a guy just because he's a trained fucking fighter.
Well,
all right.
Well, that being
You
said,
want to take a
not backing
180-pound dude that's a trained fighter? He'll whoop my ass from here to fucking next Sunday. No big deal. But 130, 140 pounds? I'm not
Baddie,
buying.
how much do you weigh?
$120 soaking wet.
Yeah, but in a bar fight, Pody will fucking grab a fucking bottle, crack it on the ground like we used to do back in the
I
bar
fight
fight
dirty.
days. Yeah, you crack the fucking bottle on the ground where the sharp edges fucking, the bottom of the bottle breaks, and you fucking hold it in your hand like people hold the fucking knives and shit, and you just start fucking swinging.
Yo, people
that
don't
is
know-
how you get down in a fucking bar fight.
People don't know Robert Frank 615 used to roll the streets with a pocket of quarters, a roll of quarters in this body.
Roll of quarters. I'll never forget the time we were in fucking Union with my cousin, and fucking them dudes came. We were at, all right, a quick story. This is a good one. We were at a house party. My cousin listens to this podcast, so he'll probably start laughing once he hears it. So we were at a house party, right? And we were all drinking. We were all getting fucked up or whatever. This is years and years and years ago. A much younger Robert Frank. And my cousin wasn't a sanitation worker at the time. And, we were all drinking and partying and doing shit. And then, there were a lot of girls at the party. One girl's ex-boyfriend rolled up with a buddy of his. And someone that was at the party was trying to bang this chick. They didn't see eye to eye. The one guy was on, like, our side. He was a friend of ours. So those two dudes left, because they got bullied out. They were like, yo, get the fuck out of here, blah, 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 I'll fuck you up, whatever. So they're like, all right, motherfuckers. They left. Came back about an hour later with 4 carloads full of dudes, right? Coming out, baseball bats, fucking screaming at the top of their lungs. Where the fuck? Blah, blah, blah. Dude, Robert Frank goes right in the fucking house, takes 2 Corona bottles, goes out to the curb, crack, fucking breaks the bottom of the fucking bottles out, all the fucking liquid goes out. Now you got 2 fucking basically, like, whatever, knives or whatever the fuck you want to call it, broken bottles. And I'm just fucking, my eyes are closed and I'm just fucking swinging. I'm hitting shit, but I don't know what I'm hitting. I don't know who I'm hitting. I'm just fucking hitting. Until all of a sudden I get somebody that fucking grabs me by my shirt, and it's luckily my cousin. He goes, get in the fucking car. He puts me in the car and we fucking down the turnpike. So, yeah, that's a fucking bar fight, Max Holloway. And that wasn't even at a bar. That was in somebody's backyard.
That's going to come knocking on your
Yeah, Max Holloway's going to come looking for me. Who's this Robert Frank motherfucker talking shit? But, Max, I do want to say something to you.
Philadelphia street fight.
Your last fight with Dustin Poirier, right?
Yeah.
I noticed that Max Holloway did not follow me on Instagram. And that's the same day that, what's his name? Israel, I can't pronounce his last name, but he's pretty badass too. He follows me, and Dustin.
And they both won.
They both won their fights that night. So, Max, take this as a lesson. I want no beef with you, bro. Listen, I'm a fan of the UFC. I appreciate what you do. You may weigh less than my wife. It's all good. You're still a badass motherfucker, beating up motherfuckers that weigh 140, 150 pounds. No disrespect. But you should probably give me a follow on Instagram, my man. You might win your next fight. That's all I'm saying.
Since we noticed you don't follow him, your record is now 0-1.
Yeah, you're 0-1 since we found out that you don't follow the kid. Also, real quick, want to say Robert_Frank615 is blowing up right now. We're at 74,000 followers. The last video that I posted, I pulled it off the main page because Instagram wasn't showing it to anybody. A couple of my buddies fucking text me like, yo, I don't see the video you just posted. I'm like, dude, just fucking refresh your Instagram. Kept refreshing. He's like, dude, you're not popping up. So I'm like, motherfucker, go to my page. So then they would go to my page and then the video would be there. So I pulled it off Instagram, off my Robert Frank 615 page. I put it on the other page. Ended up getting like 21,000 followers out of it, which is pretty cool. So yeah, everybody, Robert_Frank 615. That is me. It's not an imposter page. It's not a fan page. I am running that page as well, and I appreciate you guys hopping over there. Any closing moments, guys? Because I got to go to AC.
A couple super chats.
Oh, do we have some super chats? I'm sorry. Let me get to these. Our man, Tim Kupelik says, got the jacked and juicy tats on my bicep. Whoa, Tim, you got them. You got to fucking, damn, how was he get in touch with me?
Send it to me.
Send it to Ray.
Send them to me.
Tim, if you have, I just did a cameo for them yesterday. My man, Tim. Tim, send a picture to Ray Vegas, RayVegaz, on Instagram, because I definitely need to see these pictures, because I don't know if I'll ever be able to see it on Facebook, bro. Tim sends another $2 dono. We appreciate you, my man. Thank you. Is that it? Did we get to everything? I got to Panda Joe 808. And yeah, so next week, hopefully Jimmy Triceps will be in the house. Hopefully we'll have Joey Bags back. And for the future, we may be thinking about moving the podcast to Thursday nights, because then Beard So Strong can be more part of the show, and he doesn't have to ditch out of work early.
I'm currently working right now. I'm on the clock.
Shit.
Savagery.
Don't tell his boss. So anyway, for Ray Worldwide, for Beard So Strong, for the Pody, for Missing MBJ and Jimmy, this is Robert Frank, and we are signing out.